You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network, Spartan Athletics on the Internet.
Trying to capture back-to-back state championships, we see the Lady Spartans take the court at home for the first time this year. Here we go. Live from the Lee Athletic Center on the campus of Webb School of Knoxville, it's time for Lady Spartan basketball. You're watching Webb on the Web, the WOW Network, as we are bringing you the Lady Spartan Athletics live on the Internet. This is Mayan Patel, and I'm joined by Alex Lansing and Blake Smith to provide the color commentary and analysis as the Webb School Lady Spartans take on the GPS Bruisers. This broadcast is sponsored by Duo Fast of Knoxville for all your nailing, stapling, and fastening needs. The Shrimp Dock with locations in Bearden and Farragut with the freshest seafood in town, yummy for the tummy. And streamed live through www.wow-network.org. Welcome to the Shrimp Dock Side Court Show as we are about 2.5 minutes away from tip-off here at the Lee Athletic Center. So, Blake, we'll turn to you first. The Lady Spartans, a relatively young team this year, losing 5 seniors in total from last year. What are they going to have to do to bounce back, have a great season?
Well, yeah, I mean, we lost a lot of seniors coming into this year. We knew that was going to happen. We had a lot of talent. We have a lot of talent coming in this year, though. We got some surprisingly experienced 8th graders and freshmen and sophomores who all played at least 2 years of Webb Spartan basketball, and all of them show that they can play. We've got some size to us, and we've also got a lot of quickness. I think we'll do pretty good.
And one of those seniors, Alex, being Marjorie Butler, now the Lady Bulldog at the University of Georgia. Last year, her backup when she had a torn ACL was Molly Melton, and when she was a freshman, she did a great job, took them to the state championship. But then this year, Molly Melton is also out with another injury, just like Marjorie. So what is freshman Micah Sheets going to have to do to have a great game?
Well, there's no doubt about it. The loss of Molly Melton is going to hurt the Spartans both physically and mentally out there on the court. I've seen Micah play this year, and she has done a phenomenal job as a freshman of staying cool and composed on the court. She's a natural point guard. She's good at ball distribution, and that's going to be the key tonight. She's going to have to keep a cool head tonight in order to maintain victory.
Definitely. Hoping to lead the Lady Spartans for a victory as we are about 1 minute and 20 seconds away from tip-off here as we are courtside. And the starters for the Lady Spartans tonight will be Micah Sheets, the freshman, Kelly Vitito, the lone senior on the squad, Deja Maxwell, the sophomore, Katie Collier, the sophomore, and also Madison Davis, the junior. And for the GPS Bruisers, we'll have Chapel Sherrod, Akia Harris, Brianna Ferris, Leanne Jackson, and Reeson Williams. So it'll be quite a game as we are watching both teams warm up here under a minute left. They both like to play physical basketball and get down low. So Alex, what do you expect what are the Bruisers going to have to do to stop this Lady Spartan offense, and especially when Lady Spartans turn on the press on defense?
The Bruisers are going to have to play 100% the entire game. They're going to have to stop the Spartan fast break, which is what these Lady Spartans are known for. They're quick, they're competitive, and GPS is going to have to prove that they can play on their level in order to start competing.
For sure. And Blake, for the Bruisers, what are they going to need to do tonight to come out with a victory, to come out on top?
Oh, just they want to try to play a slower game. They want to slow down the offense of the Spartans, who are one of the quickest teams in the state, and they're just going to have to play slower, contain the fast breaks, and just play their game over. Don't make Webb play theirs.
Definitely. It's going to be tough tonight. It will be a good game. I'll tell you that from seeing the teams warm up as the starters are getting under the big banner that you saw. And while we have a moment, Alex, just like to congratulate you for the state football championship last night. It was incredible to watch out there and just bringing it home once again. It must have been great for the seniors and a great one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a great moment for all of us. I've been blessed enough to have this be my second state title here in high school, and hopefully more to come in the future. But thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. As the starters are coming out onto the court, and we are almost ready for some basketball here. Keys to the game. Blake.
If Spartans want to win, they're going to have to play a fast-paced offense, get all the layups they can get, press GPS as much as they can, make sure they get the ball as much as possible.
And Alex, any keys to the game?
For the Spartans, they're going to have to remain composed. They're going to have to play their game. And most importantly, the key to basketball is you have to have a short memory. You can't let mistakes in the past impact your plays in the future.
Definitely, as we're going to have a great game here as the huddle is being broken. Lady Spartans are taking the court. Not a huge student section yet, but that'll grow as the night continues. Kelly Vitito to tip, and she will be tipping against number 25, Leanne Jackson. And then here come the Spartans. So getting ready for the tip here from the Lee Athletic Center.
Excited to have finally basketball season upon us again.
Definitely day after football, ready for some basketball.
That's right.
So here's the tip. Vitito wins it. It's going to go to Davis, and Davis gives it to Collier. Collier is bringing it down the court. She's going to kick it out to Sheets on the right wing. Sheets has it looking down low, nowhere to go. Gets it to Vitito. They're trying to get it around the perimeter. They're trying to work it down low. Davis finally gets it on the elbow and tries to drive in, has her shot deflected. It is gotten by GPS, and that's number 23, Ikea Harris, bringing the ball down court. Spin move. She's double teamed by Maxwell and Collier right now near the half-court line, and we're going to have a traveling violation on Ikea Harris. So far, a good defense possession right there for the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, they're playing their trap that they're known for. They're playing that high-paced offense that they like, and yeah, that's what they're known for, and that's what they're doing.
If you watch down here, the Spartans are known for their penetration and their cut and their pick and screen and their cutting offense. And it's a fast-paced offense. It's complicated in the center, and it's meant to open up lanes for penetration like you saw there from Mass and Davis in that last layup.
Definitely, as Ikea Harris bringing the ball down court, met immediately by Katie Collier as she's trying to make her go to her left. Kicks it out to the near corner, and they're also, GPS also trying to get it inside. And number 25, Leon Jackson, comes out. It's going to go to 33, Reeson Williams. And Ikea Harris takes it in. Little floater from the bottom block, no good. Collier has it, pushes it down to Maxwell, and it is shoved out of bounds by number 24, Brianna Ferris. And just no score here as we are 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. A little over a minute into the game. Maxwell trying to find someone to inbound it to. Finally gets it to Sheets. Brings the ball up, and Coach Sally Collier is yelling up the middle, so trying to get something going in the middle. Yep. Vitito gets it on the elbow. Give and go back to
Great
Sheets.
give and go.
Great play.
Easy lay-in for Micah Sheets. Does that all the time. 2-0 Lady Spartans, 6:30 left and counting.
Now, if you notice with both teams here, I understand the game's early, but it seems that the Spartans are valuing their possession a lot more than GPS here, as they're taking a lot more time off the clock and really working it around to get the best option. It appears that GPS is trying to get the quick and easy two, and so far that's not paying off against the Spartan defense.
Definitely, as Brianna Ferris has the ball now on the right wing, guarded by Katie Collier. Kelly Vitito now covering the ball. Ferris gets it, and she's going to be fouled. No, she's going to be fouled going to the line. Foul on number 23, Katie Collier. That is her first foul, her first, team first, and it's not a shooting foul. So inbounding under their own basket. That would be Harris. Ikea Harris has the ball. Blocked by Deja Maxwell. Maxwell taking it down the court. She's going to go to her right side. Goes up for the layup. No good. Vitito tips it out to Sheets. Sheets has it. She goes up for the follow-up. And that is up and in. Micah Sheets, 4 points in the game. 5:50 left to go. Ikea Harris bringing the ball down the court as she has Deja Maxwell on her now. She tries to get inside to Leanne Jackson, but Kelly Vitito tips it away. She goes the outlet pass to Micah Sheets a little too hard as it ends up going out of bounds. I know Coach Carter really wishes they got points on that possession.
Absolutely. You're also going to want to look for points on the fast break. Sheets looking extremely composed early here in the game, which is what they're going to need from their freshman point guard.
For sure, as Harris was bringing the ball down the court. She's guarded by Maxwell. Goes to her left on the right wing now. She's trying to find somebody open, but good defense by the Lady Spartans. Now pass to Chirac on the outside. She gives it out to Jackson, and they pass it back in, and they get it back into her. And there's a foul on Katie Collier again. Her second foul already, and that's 2 on her as Reshon Williams is going to the line.
It's number 5, Amani Smith, checking into the game for the Lady Spartans, going to give Katie Collier a brief rest. One thing about the Spartans here is that while they have a lot of talent, they don't have a lot of height, as if Kelly Vidito and Madison Davis start getting into foul trouble, they're going to have to start bringing in another freshman, Evie Satterfield, as Dave Vance is out with an ACL injury.
And Evie Satterfield's actually listening to us at home sick right now, so that's tough for the Lady Spartans.
Never mind then, that's even more. Wow, that's awful
tougher
in terms of height.
Yeah. And we're going to have a foul on Reshon Williams. That's her first, team first. Deja Maxwell trying to inbound the ball. Gets it to Sheets. Micah Sheets now passes it out to the left wing. Vidito thought about taking it. Then she tries to drive in. Hits Maxwell in the middle of the lane. Good pass to Davis down low. Davis goes up, but it's blocked by Ferris. And Brianna Ferris is taking the ball down the court. She passes it down low to wide open Reshon Williams, and she hits the easy shot from the bottom block. 4-2. Sheets bringing the ball down the court. Gets it to Davis. Davis inside to Vidito. Great pass. Vidito is going to be fouled by Ferris. That is her first foul, team's second foul, and Kelly Vidito will go to the line.
Now here comes the answer for the Spartans' height problem. Freshman Jaden McCoy appears to be checking into the game right now for what I assume to be either Madison Davis or shooter Kelly Vidito.
Definitely 6'2", Jaden McCoy. That's very helpful. And you were right, she's coming in for Madison Davis.
No, there's no doubt this freshman class is seriously talented. Coach Shelly Collier has a bright outlook on this future for this basketball team.
Definitely does, as Vidito makes the first and the second. Converts both from the line. 6-2, Lady Spartans, 4:28 left to go in the first quarter of play. Maxwell guarding Harris, bringing the ball down with the full court. Guarding her full court. McCoy comes to help up the steal, not able to get it. Schrock trying to get it inside. She has the ball. She's guarded by Micah Sheets. She gets to Brianna Ferris, who does not hit the layup. Jaden McCoy gets the ball, and the pressure in the backcourt by the Bruins knocks ball out of bounds, but the Lady Spartans will retain possession.
Yeah, that just shows how much height we have. I mean, that she barely had to jump to get that rebound, but we weren't able to hold on the ball. But that just shows how big we are.
Excuse me, I was incorrect. The ball went out on the Lady Spartans. Ferris has the ball, guarded by Maxwell. Top of the key. Takes it out to Schrock. Inside, out to the left corner, and that is Williams. Williams has it. She kicks it to Schrock. To Harris. Brianna Harris. Akia Harris, has the ball. Just working it around right now, trying to get the best shot possible. As Akia Harris takes the shot, does not hit the jumper, a little bit past the elbow.
Without a doubt, Ferris appears to be the center of their offense. She's the one generating the give and goes and the backdoor cuts and the pick and rolls, and they're going to need her to step up both when she has the ball and more importantly when she doesn't have the ball if GPS wants to stay in this game.
Definitely, as number 42, Kara Ware checks into the game for Reshon Williams. And Kelly Vidito on the ball now. They get it inside to Ware, and she converts the easy way in. 6-4 now. Maxwell has the ball right wing, picks up her dribble, hits Sheets. Sheets to Vidito. Vidito trying to find McCoy, but McCoy double teamed down there. Maxwell now to Sheets. Just working around the perimeter. Micah calls out the play, throws it to Deja. Maxwell puts up the shot. It is no good. And Monty Smith gets the rebound from the tip from Kelly Vidito. She gets fouled on her way up. And that'll be a foul on number 25, Leanne Jackson. That is her first, team's third. And Amani Smith will go to the line. And not they made something out of what seemed to be like nothing.
Yeah, that wasn't the ideal shot the Spartans were looking for, obviously. That was a great second effort by Kelly Vitito to get it to Amani Smith, and a great penetration by Smith to get to the line.
And out comes Vitito, goes out and replaced by Madison Davis. So just getting some fresh legs in.
As Sheets is going back now to guard Brianna Ferris, who's in the back court. Harris bringing the ball up the court, and she is going to go to her left side, kicks it out to Chirac, who tries to bank the three-pointer from the left wing. It's no good. Madison Davis with the rebound, throws it to Maxwell, a little high. Maxwell recovers it. Back to Davis to Imani Smith. Imani Smith inside to McCoy. McCoy on the low block, in the bucket, and one. Jaden McCoy going to the line for the three-point opportunity. That is going to be a foul on 42, Kara Ware. That is her first team's fourth foul of the half.
It was a beautiful play by Smith to recognize that they had the height advantage down low, and an even better finish by McCoy there.
Jaden's just showing how much talent she has, and hopefully she can back it up with what she's been doing.
For sure, as McCoy puts the shot up, and no good. It's the back rim. That's rebounded by Jackson. Jackson to Harris. Harris pushing it down the court. She's covered by Imani Smith. And Madison Davis with the big steal, but unfortunately the ball goes out of bounds. What a great job of reading the pass there.
Excellent deflection. Spartans generated a majority of their points off deflections like those turned into fast break points.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. Lady Spartans lead 8-4. Brianna Ferris has the ball, and she's going to pass it. Sheets picks up the loose ball. She's got only Ferris in front of her, and she goes up for the layup. It is good. 6 points for Micah Sheets, and the Bruisers are going to take a timeout. 10-4. A minute 57 left to go in the first quarter. That was just a great job of Micah Sheets, Blake, by getting the steal. And
looks like our freshmen are just controlling the offense with our guys. We have 8 of our 10 points are coming from the freshmen, with 6 from Micah and 2 from Jaden. Just 2 totally different players, but it shows what variety we have coming up.
Absolutely, and a huge key to the Spartans' success this season and in past seasons is everyone on the team's recognition that they all have a role to play and their job in filling that role, and they all do a tremendous job, whether it's the defender or the passer or the finisher. They all carry out the role to the best of their ability, and their successes showed in their record and in their past state championships.
Yeah, for sure. And so if you're right there in the Bruisers huddle, what do you think their coach told them?
Well, you obviously have to tell them to make smarter passes. They're telegraphing it, and it's showing as the Spartans have half their points off of fast break turnovers. He's also going to tell them to circulate the ball and try to get to Ferris a little more often, try to get her more involved in the game and get some offensive points generated.
For sure, and here they come trying to do that, Alex. Harris bringing the ball up the court. She is going to pass to number 25, Jackson. Gets the ball back down low, tries to go baseline, stopped by McCoy, and she's going to throw it off of Madison Davis, and it'll go out of bounds. So they will retain possession of the ball. Brianna Ferris to inbound underneath her own basket, trying to get something going here for the Bruisers. She hits Harris.
As the Spartans going big here with McCoy, Vitito, and Davis in the game.
As Brianna Ferris hits the baseline jumper to make it 10-6. Minute 33 left to go in the first quarter. Sheets has the ball, calls out her play, and she is going to hit Imani Smith at the top of the key. Looking for McCoy at the high post, but not able to get it there. Sheets just absolutely drains the three-pointer. That is 9 points for Micah Sheets.
Yeah, she is just controlling this game by herself. She's really just taking it over. I mean, she's got 9 of her 13 points already, only first quarter.
And that is a traveling violation on Akia Harris.
Now these next few possessions are critical for GPS. The game's reached a point where GPS can either decide to buckle down, fight back, regain composure, and narrow the lead, or they can decide to try to hurry passes, force some shots, and widen the deficit.
Very true. Sheets now has the ball on the right wing. She's going to hit Vitito to the open. Smith takes the corner shot on the left baseline, hits the three. 16-6, 30 seconds and counting left to go in the first quarter. They get it inside to Ware. not able to do anything against McCoy. That shot by number 12, Kelby Countover, is no good. Sheets has the ball now, down low to Davis, but intercepted by, pass intercepted by Leanne Jackson.
You know, when the Spartans go big like this and both their guards are on fire shooting-wise, there's not a whole lot of teams in the state that are going to be able to stop them offensively.
Definitely not. Sheets has the ball, pushing it down the court. And we're going to have a carry, actually. And that'll be a carry on Micah Sheets, so she turns the ball over there. With 3.9 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Sheets is coming out of the game. And Deja Maxwell re-enters. Ferris shoots the ball from a deep three-point land. It is no good. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
Wasn't a bad-looking shot.
Yeah, it was a good-looking shot. It was just a little long. Hit the back of the rim. 16-6 at the end of the first quarter as you guys are getting the first glimpse at the Webb dance team. And so, Blake, right now, if you're Coach Shelley Collier, what are you telling your team in that huddle? You telling them to keep it up, turn up the intensity? Are they going to turn on the full court press? What do you think's happening?
I just say keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it's obviously working against this GPS team. I mean, they're keep playing their offense and playing a real fast-paced game. And, I mean, it's showing that they're up 10 points in the first quarter. Keep giving it to Micah and Amani and Jaden. Those are your three keys to your offense right there. Just keep giving it to your shooters and your big guy.
Definitely, and Alex, in that Bruiser GPS huddle over there, what are you telling him now?
Well, the Bruisers, they have a talented team. They have some talented players, and I think the buckets are going to start falling for them. Right now, their coach is going to be telling them that they have to start buckling down in defense, and they have to start denying the inner feed and the penetration and the cuts that opens up all sorts of shot opportunities that the Spartans are capitalizing on at the moment.
Definitely, you're right. A little bit of lazy passes turn into points quickly, so they got to work on those. As Brianna Ferris has the ball, she's going to kick it to Jackson. Inside to Ware. Ware tries to make a move on McCoy, not able to do so, and in the process takes a couple of extra steps. Traveling violation on Kara Ware.
It looks like their GPS is already getting a little desperate. I mean, it's an early part in the game. They just need to calm down, play their game, and make sure they get the best shot that they can have. It looks like they're forcing things already.
Absolutely.
Imani Smith now bringing the ball up with Sheets out. Kicks it to Maxwell. Maxwell stuck in some trouble. Gets it back out to Smith. As Coach Carr over there saying, come on, guys, get it going. Gets it to Vitito. Vitito hits McCoy. McCoy back to Smith. You know, they're trying to get something open, get it to Madison Davis. Deja Maxwell now driving baseline. Does something from the corner rather than taking that open shot. She decides, hey, I'm going to drive in, takes the baseline, goes up against three defenders, goes in.
Go ahead.
Looks like that's what they're doing. They're trying to drive it in, get the fouls off GPS, and just take advantage of their size.
That's Akia Harris takes the shot. It is no good. Rebounded by Davis, and she was in the corner of the court, and Kara Ware just came up to her, and Maya Davis took a step back out of bounds onto the greenwood.
And that last possession for the Spartans, it ended up in a score with a great penetration drive of Maxwell, but that looked like the first time they looked a little confused on offense, a little jumbled, and it obviously thing it showed for, as we mentioned, Coach Collier yelling at them.
As Jackson has the ball up top, she's going to swing it around to Harris. Lady Spartans are in a 2-3 zone right now, and McCoy blocks the shot by Brianna Ferris, and then fights for the rebound, fights for the ball after that deflection, and it goes out of bounds on the Bruisers. Imani Smith bringing the ball up to the Lady Spartans. Davis sets a pick. She's going to kick it out to Vitito. Vitito to Davis. Pump fake, drives in, right side shot up, no good. But we do have a foul.
That was a great play by Davis. Real smart to make the pump fake and drive in and get the foul.
And we're going to have a foul on number 42, Kara Ware. Her second, team sixth.
Great aggressive play by Madison Davis right there, as she feels confident in her ability to drive and her ability to knock down the free throws as that first one rattles out.
Definitely, yeah, the first one rattles out as a 5 team fouls on the Bruisers. 2 more And we're looking at the Lady Spartans being in the bonus, and that can always kill a team.
And GPS coach thinking the same thing as she's going to bring Ware out with those 2 personal fouls. As number 11, Sharaj is going to check back into the game.
Lady Spartans playing a 2-3 zone here. Harris breaks that, drives down the paint, and she kicks it to Ferris, who shoots the 3 a little bit too hard, kind of goes over. And it'll be there was a loose ball foul. I'm not sure who was on. There was a push.
I believe that was on Leanne Jackson. I think that was just over the back and just got a little rough there.
And the GPS Bruisers are taking a 30-second timeout. And we'll see what happens here as Coach Collier is telling them, get riled up, let's get back into it. They have only scored 3 points in the second quarter, 2 minutes with 6:05 left to go in the second quarter. And so hopefully they can get it going here. And Alex, like you were talking about the backdoor cuts earlier and how they were looking a little bit confused on that last offensive possession. Right now, what do they need to do?
Well, they need to keep McCoy and Vitito and Davis down into the post, and I agree they need to circulate them and jumble up the middle and allow penetration, but they don't need them up top handling the ball. That's for guards like Smith and Maxwell to take care of.
For sure, and we're going to have a violation here, and it'll be a turnover on the Lady Spartans.
Yeah.
Harris bringing the ball up. She is going to kick it to Ferris. Ferris has the ball top of the key, gets it to Sherrod. Sherrod back to Ferris, out to number 15, Sydney Shutters. Kicks it to Ferris. They're trying to get something going. Shutters out to Sherrod. Inside to Harris, goes up on McCoy. Shot's no good, and Jaden McCoy, being 6'2", just jumps up above everyone else and grabs the rebound.
That was a huge size disadvantage with your small point guard going up to one of the tallest girls in the state. I mean, you just got to float it over and hope for the best, but not much you could do on that play right there.
Wasn't a bad looking play for GPS. Seems like the first time we actually saw them set something up and execute it almost to the point of perfection.
For sure, as the ball goes out of GPS, Lady Spartans have the ball now. Maxwell, top of the key, trying to get it inside to the post and up Vitito, not able to. Davis to Vitito, top of the key. Once again, Vitito's gets it inside to McCoy. McCoy goes up for the shot, and there's a foul on the play.
And right now we have GPS in a man defense, and the Lady Spartans have opted to go with the more preferable 2-3 zone. The zone obviously a lot less tiring and a lot easier to get turnovers off of the double team. Man, on the contrary, is a lot more solid defensively and takes away a lot of space that the opponent would use for cuts and picks and rolls and stuff like that.
Definitely, and then one thing that GPS could do to try and defeat that zone is just passing the ball like they did on that last possession. More passes you make, something will eventually open up.
Absolutely.
As McCoy hits one of the free throws, didn't hit either of them, and GPS brings the ball down. That is Shutters who has the ball. She kicks it to Ferris. Ferris with it out to Harris. Harris on the far corner. She's going to kick it back out to Williams. And then
good pump fake.
Definitely. Harris puts up pump fake and gets the ball. Jump shot is no good, but the ball is batted out of bounds by Lady Spartans. So Chapel Sherrod is going to inbound it here. And she kicks it to Shutters at the top of the key. And, they're just trying to get some passes to try and work the inside. And Harris is going to drive in, tries to pass it to Williams. And Jaden McCoy comes over the top.
Harris is looking a lot more confident for GPS at the point guard position, and that's an absolute must if GPS wants to come back and win this game. Point guard's the center of distribution and usually the center around every offense, and so her confidence coming about right here midway through the second quarter is a positive-looking sign for this GPS team.
Definitely, as that last foul was on Madison Davis. As McCoy tips that ball there, and Sheets had the steal, but not able to stay in bounds with it, and so Brianna Ferris will inbound the ball. Harris with the ball, top of the key. Back to Ferris, who just turns around, puts up a floater over McCoy. It is no good. And Sheets now has the ball down on the right wing. Sheets hits Davis at the top, gets it down low to the block to McCoy. McCoy turns around, puts up the layup. It is no good off the backboard. Harris pushing it down the court. She has no one on him, just splits the defense there. Not able to get the floater to drop. Katie Collier with the rebound, pushing it down the court on the left wing now. She pulls up, shoots a three, no good. Veneto the rebound, puts it in. And guys, that's what you call effort in finishing possession. Harris bringing the ball up the court. She's going to kick it to Shutters on the right wing, who kicks it out to Sherrod. She kicks it to Ferris, and she's going to take the three-pointer. It is no good. Katie Collier once again with the rebound. She throws an outlet pass to Micah Sheets. Spin move into the paint. Her shot is blocked by Sherrod. And Ferris with that loose ball rebound, and she's going to take it all the way to the house, and it's not going to go in.
If Ferris finished some of her shots, this game would be a lot closer than 21-6. The score does not reflect, in my opinion, the play of this game.
For sure. What a pass by Katie Collier there. And she saw McCoy posting up, threw it over her head a little bit so that she had to move, so she had room to run, caught it.
Fantastic job. Great vision by Collier. She's recognized the height disadvantage, and she capitalized.
Wait for Jaden to finish the play off, make sure they got the points, and it's been.
And so 23-6 left to go here. 23-6 here in the first half. 2:38 left in the second quarter of play. Almost to the half. And we're in the timeout. And so we're going to take one, too. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
Hey, after a Spartan touchdown, why don't you touch down at your local shrimp dock? With locations in Bearden and Farragut, the Shrimp Dock is owned and operated by Webb parents and is the place to get your shrimp, scallops, and the only place in Knoxville to get fresh fish. So come on into the Shrimp Dock. Tell them Boomer sent you and enjoy the freshest seafood in town.
And we're
is forced to pass down low. It was intercepted by the Spartans, where they out-hustled down the floor in a fast break opportunity. They were aggressive in the penetration. They capitalized by going to the free throw line.
Definitely first shot is up from Smith. It is no good. Hits the front of the iron. And, you know, that's 9 team fouls in the first half on the Bruisers. And so any loose ball foul now would put the Lady Spartans at the line.
Yeah. I mean, this game could be a lot bigger margin than it already is. Missed free throws for the Spartans. I'd say that's about 7 or 8 missed free throws as a team tonight.
And not just missed badly. I've seen some air balls, some barely hitting the rim.
Just shows what they're going to work on coming up.
Oh, without a doubt.
Sheets gets the loose ball and takes it on the court, and there's a loose ball foul on 24. That is Brianna Ferris. Her second. Sheets is going to the line for that's the 10th foul. Sheets is going to the line for 2 shots. So, you know, they keep fouling. That can just have points add up for the Lady Spartans. They're now up by 21. They're up 28-7 with 56 seconds left in the first half. Missed the second one. Ferris has the ball, bringing it down the court. She is going to try and kick it out to number 12, Kelly Crownover, but the pass is deflected. That time, Viditov blocks the inside pass, and Maxwell's going to take it all the way to the house. Her layup's a little too strong, not able to get the rebound, and Crownover's bringing the ball down the court. Madison Davis takes it from her, but foul on that call. Foul on that play.
That was walking the line there between an aggressive play and a foul. Unfortunately, Davis didn't get the benefit of the doubt, and that's her 3rd personal foul, so McCoy's going to have to check back in.
And another foul for Davis there. So 30 seconds left to go in the half. Ferris inbounds it. She gets it to number 3, Chandler Kegg. She puts up a 3-pointer. Ferris, no good. Sheets with the ball now, bringing it down the court. She hits Smith. Amani Smith back to inside to Jaden McCoy, who goes up, gets the foul. And we're going to see who that foul's on. She's going to the line.
Just foul after foul for GPS. They just need to calm down, just play not as aggressive ball, and hopefully they just stop fouling. I mean, they've already
10
fouls. About over 10 fouls already in the game. They just need to another missed free throw there. I mean, this game could be so much more closer or bigger margin. I mean, Webb's missed free throws and then all the rim outs GPS has had already
Absolutely.
today.
You never want to hear this when you've scored 7 points and a half, but this game should be a lot bigger than 28-7, as Blake, you just said. As once again, fast break for the Spartans off of a forced pass steal by Maxwell, and that will run out the clock with your halftime score being the Webb Spartans 28 and the GPS Bruisers 7.
And you know, the biggest thing I took out of the half, guys, is that GPS has more fouls than points. You never want to see that happen in the
No, you know you're on the wrong track when you see those stats. There's no doubt about that.
And a lot more fouls, to say at least. I mean, that's 5 or 6 fouls more than they already had.
Definitely, as they had 10 team fouls and 7 points in the first half. So, folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to commercial break. But when we come back, I'll sit down with the head varsity boys basketball coach Ricky Norris to talk about the upcoming game against McCallie. We'll be back. We're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
I'm here at the Tool Department at Duo Fast in Knoxville. Tool service is one of the many reasons people come to Duo Fast. Don't let the name fool you. We service all forms of pneumatic tools. Duo Fast in Knoxville. Nailers, staplers, fasteners. Duo Fast in Knoxville, a proud supporter of the WOW Network.
If you want to pass and run like the Spartans, then pass up the fast food and run into the shrimp docks, serving lunch daily from 11 to 3. With stores in Bearden and Farragut, you get your choice of the fish, oyster, or the famous shrimp po' boys. Also, grab some scallops, crab legs, lobster, oysters, shrimp, and the only fresh fish in K-Town to take home for dinner. So stay warm in the winter with Captain Paul's.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
So welcome back, folks. At the half, the Lady Spartans lead the Bruisers 28-7, and we are now joined by head varsity boys basketball coach Ricky Norris. Coach, glad to have you here. And so, first question: what are we looking for this year after last year?
Well, we returned a lot of guys that played some key minutes, and so we're excited about the season. Experience is is so useful, especially in games that are closer and more competitive. And so we're playing a tough schedule. A lot of our games are going to be close, and we're hoping that some of that experience will pay off this year. We're excited about where we're at, but know that we have a long way to go. It's a long season, and we're really early.
Definitely is a big game against McCallie tonight for the home opener.
Mm-hmm.
And the boys JV team, unfortunately not able to win earlier, but hopefully the varsity team will change that. And are there any players that we should look out for this year?
Hopefully all of them. Now, we return. We have two seniors, Brandon Neighbors and Burton Sampson, who have both been in the program for 4 years, and just know what we want, know what we're trying to do, and they're just leaders on the floor. They're getting us in the defense that we want to be in. They're getting the ball where it needs to go, and so we look for them to lead, especially on the floor. Austin Cox and Kevin Gormley are juniors, make up our junior class, and both those guys are going to be in the rotation. Then we have the rest of our players are sophomores, and so we've got a deep sophomore class. We'll have contributions from a lot of those guys. So I think it's a team that's going to be able to play faster. It'll be an exciting style of play because there'll be a lot of possessions, a lot of up and down, and it won't be the walk it up, run the clock type game. So it'll be fun to watch, but hopefully it'll be a process that will, as the season goes on, we'll just continue. Right now, our offense is probably a little ahead of our defense, which is incredibly rare. And, I'm not too concerned about that because that's something we'll emphasize, especially as we get later into the year, and we'll eventually be a good half-court defensive team.
Definitely, as you said, that powerful offense, very, very quick, and great offense in years past. On defense, what are they going to have to do to stop McCallie? McCallie looked pretty big.
Yeah,
team.
Yeah, they do. They look bigger in person than they did on tape, which is unfortunate. But they're led by two guards that can really play. I mean, they've got two guards who will play in college, and their entire offense centers around those guys. But the other players are really good at what they do. They play hard, they rebound, they defend, and they screen and get those two guards open. So their offense is definitely centered around those two, and we have to be aware. We have to take away, as you're watching the game tonight, we have to take away their catch and shoot opportunities. We have to make them put it on the floor. We can't allow any rhythm threes where they're just able to catch, step into their shot without us being there. So we've got to make them put it on the floor, and then we've got to play good team defense and have them take challenge, tough shots. And, so that's the game plan defensively. And then we're going to play full court. We're going to try to press them and extend our defense and maybe create some turnovers. But at the least, we're going to try to get it going fast. And we've got to find those guys early in our transition from offense to defense.
Definitely. And like you said, young team but a quick team. Any certain offense that we should look out for?
Well, I think one of the joys about this year's team hopefully will prove to be that we have several guys who can put the ball in the basket. And when you do that, you just want to make sure you're playing offensive basketball the right way, that you're unselfish, that you're making the extra pass, that you're advancing the ball up the floor with the pass. Our philosophy is we want to try to punch the paint. We want to get the ball into the paint at some point during the possession and then shoot our three-point shots off of that. We don't want to come down and jack at the first or second shot unless one of our higher percentage guys has an open look and they know who they are. So, that's how we want to attack the paint, play from inside out, and we've got a lot of guys who I think can score, which should serve us well because teams should not be able to, focus on one or two guys.
Well, folks, you've heard it here. Coach Norris, big game against McCallie tonight at home. Hopefully the student section gets into it. One last quick question, not relating to basketball. Football team won a state championship last night. Any thoughts on that?
Absolutely. It's funny. I love it when our football team when all of our sports teams have success, and most of them do. And it's just really cool to watch those guys, go through the season and to see them develop and them grow. And, their defense just became dominant, and teams just couldn't run the ball on them. And offensively, they had a lot of different guys who can make plays, sort of what we're talking about. And, it's just great. I love watching championship celebrations and just the joy that comes from all the hard work and the hours and the days and weeks and months that they put in to get to yesterday. Because all the fans got to see was the finished product. They didn't get to see the 3 days and the wind sprints and gassers at the end of practice. So it's just awesome. I love seeing that, and especially when it comes from our students.
Definitely. Well, Coach Norris, thank you for your time, and good luck tonight against
Thanks for having me. Take care.
Thank you. Welcome back, folks. 30 seconds to the second half. Lady Spartans lead at 28-7. And right now we're going to go with some quick scoring totals for the GPS Bruisers. Akia Harris with 3 points and Brianna Ferris with 4. Blake for the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, there's a lot for the Spartans. We've got a lot of points all around the board. We got Micah Sheets with a staggering 12 points already in the first half. Imani Smith with 5. Kelly Vidito with 4 points and 1 foul. Deja Maxwell with 2 points, and Jaden with 4 and a foul. Got Katie Collier with 3 fouls already. That's a lot. And then we got Madison Davis with 1 point and 2 fouls.
As Katie Collier bringing the ball up there, travels, and so that'll be a turnover. Sharon here inbounds it to Ferris. Ferris throws it to Harris. Guarded by Maxwell, going to the right wing. And she kicks it down low. Harris gets it back, goes down and up, and shot doesn't fall. Micah Sheets, outlet pass to Katie Collier. Goes across the court to Deja Maxwell. Spin move in the paint, up and in.
That was an incredible move by Deja. Great court presence for the whole team, getting the ball to the right place, and incredible move by Deja to get the 2 points.
For sure, that's right there. Shot would not fall. Harris gets the rebound, puts up the mid-range jumper. It is no good. Rebounded by Maddie Davis. She's going to give it to Katie Collier, who's guarded full court by Brianna Ferris. They kick it out to Sheets in the near corner, trying to get it down to Vidito. She's being heavily guarded down there. Katie Collier drives, stops the free throw line, hits an open Sheets for 3, rattles out. Vidito with the rebound, up and in. What a great job by Kelly Vitto.
That was a great rebound there, Mayan. She really knew what she wanted to do there.
Yeah, folks, while we have a moment, we're not joined by Will Lawver instead of Alex Lansing. He'll come back for the boys' game here in a little while. As Ferris just throws it out of bounds there.
GPS has just been wild the whole game. They're not able to control the ball. They just need to calm down. I know they're down by 25, but there's still a lot of ball left to play. They just need to calm down, get their right shots going, and don't make some stupid passes.
As Ferris goes up there for the shot, and there's going to be a foul. And that foul will be number 10, Kelly Vitito, her second personal foul. First of the half for the Lady Spartans, and Ferris is going to go to the line to shoot two. Squats, shoots, no good, just rattles out. Second shot. Now Ferris' second shot is up. And it is good. 32-8 now. Katie Kyer bringing the ball up to court for the Lady Spartans. She's going to go to the left wing. Step back, hits Maddie Davis, who hits Micah Sheets. Katie Kyer with the baseline cut. Not open, however. Maddie Davis is going to take a shot. Foot on the line. 3-point line from the top of the key, but it goes in. 34-8, Lady Spartans.
Good shot by Madison Davis to get the points, and all around good offense there.
Definitely, as here come the Bruisers, and that is Akia Harris who has the ball. She's going to split the defense, floater from 2 feet in front of the free throw line, up and in. Pretty play.
That was a great play by Harris. She's been all over the court tonight. Haven't gotten all the points to go down for her, but she's been a huge asset to her offense. I'm looking forward to hearing more about her.
Definitely, Katie Collier takes a shot from the same place, and it hits the front of the rim and goes in. 36-10. As Harris brings the ball, she kicks it to Ferris. Ferris now Williams has it down low. Maddie Davis takes it away. They're going to call it a jump ball, so it's going to remain with the Bruisers. Number 10, Katie Morgan is coming into the game in place of Leanne Jackson. So Ferris hits Harris, and her dribble goes on the ground. Katie Collier hits the deck, gets it, passes to Vitito to the wide open Micah Sheets for the lay-in.
Yeah, that's the definition of this whole night, just them bad GPS with bad passes, and Lady Spartans taking over with those passes, just capitalizing. There's another one right there.
Yeah, for sure. It's Katie Collier with the fast break. She goes up, her lay-in is good. 40-10, Lady Spartans blow the lead to 30 points, and we're going to have a timeout for the Bruisers.
Yeah, the Spartans' offense has really benefited off the GPS turnovers tonight.
As the Bruisers take a full timeout here. Blake, you're in that huddle. I know I've asked this a lot, but answer can change. You're in that huddle right now with the Bruisers over there. What are you saying? Are you saying, or do you want to try and get high percentage shots earlier in the possession? Do you want to wait and get the right shot, or are you turning to lockdown defense to try and get?
I'd say you gotta stop the Spartans. They're just controlling this whole ball game. They gotta play GPS ball to get the right shots. They gotta have a little momentum going, and you never know. It's funny how momentum goes. You can have such high momentum, and then you could go straight down, and that can change the whole game. But GPS just gotta keep controlling, try to get control of the ball, make more better passes, get the open shot.
For sure. As coming back onto the court now. Let's see what happens. It is Bruiser basketball. Chirac inbounds it to Harris. Harris kicks it back to Chirac, and she hits a wide open Morgan down low. Not able to hit the layup. Katie Collier hits Deja Maxwell, baseline jumper, front of the rim, and that is going to go out on the Lady Spartans.
In my opinion, I think the Spartans need to calm down, just take as much time off the clock as they can to just ease this game out. Make sure make sure GPS doesn't have the ball.
For sure, Harris has the ball now top of the key. She's going to kick it to Morgan. Morgan inside to Williams. Williams turns around. Her layup is too hard, and that's going to go off the foot of Williams. And it'll be Lady Spartan basketball. Maddie Davis to inbound it to Katie Collier. Collier bringing the ball up the court. And they're trying to set up their offense here as she's patting her head.
Yeah. It's obviously a signal of some sort for a play call, and I like what they're saying. I like what they're doing, just making sure they calm the ball.
As Collier's three-point attempt is a little too hard. Vitito tries to get the rebound, and the rebound is no good. Number 20 is now coming into the game for Sherlock. Peyton Pitts coming into the game.
Yeah. That's the first time I've seen her all game. Let's see what she can do.
Harris bringing the ball up the court. Lady Spartans are in a 2-3 defense. 2-3 zone coverage as Sheets deflects the ball, but it's going to stay on this side, Bruiser basketball. Trying to get the inbound. Vitito steals the inbound. She's got the open floor. Hits Sheets. Good pass attempt, but it's blocked out of bounds by Ferris.
That's another example of just bad passes, just wild with the ball. That's not going to get you anywhere in offense in basketball. If you're just going to pass it to wherever you want, nothing going to make of it.
Definitely, Vitito gets the ball top of the key. She's going to hand it off to Katie Collier. She's going to drive left side, layup, no good. Rebounded by the Bruisers. It's a foul there. Madison Davis, her third foul of the game. Team's second of the half. Inbounded to Harris. Harris bringing the ball up the court. Harris is going to kick it to number 14, Leah Stamey. Or Stamey, excuse me. And Peyton Pitts makes that shot there. Lady Spartans bringing the ball up the court. Madison Davis has it. Top of the key, drives right side. As she's trying to kick it out. Called for the walk.
The Spartans need to control the game. They need to stop trying to press the game so much. I know that the Spartans are known for stepping on the other team's throats when they're up, but they need to calm down, take care of the ball, and just spend as much time as the ball as they can.
Definitely. As Lady Bruisers bring the ball down the court. That's Morgan. She's in the right corner, and she's going to kick it up to number 4, Araby Spears. McCoy has the ball. Sheets, pass to Sheets is intercepted. Harris gets it, puts up a floater over McCoy, and it goes in.
Yeah, it looks like their shots are finally starting to go down for GPS, and they just need to keep hope for the best. You don't know. I don't know if there's enough time on the clock to make it 26 points. Definitely
2:18 left to go in the third quarter. And they're going to have a foul on number 14. Number 14, that is Leah Stamey. Mike Sheets goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws, trying to get her 13th and 14th points. 13 points for Mike Sheets. Lady Spartans lead 14 points, excuse me, for Micah Sheets. Lady Spartans lead 41-14. Hits them both. Micah Sheets, 15 points tonight. Her team is leading 42-14 with 2:10 left to go in the third quarter. Harris has the ball. She's going to kick it out to Stamey. Stamey's pass goes wide. Sheets hustling for the loose ball, but it ends up going out of bounds. Lady Spartans will have it at midcourt. Actually, Sheets deflected that ball, so the Bruisers will have the ball, and they'll have it near in the backcourt.
Yeah, that was a tough call by the ref, but I believe that was the right call. It looked like there was a little shake of the ball after it went by Sheets. I think that's the right call there.
Harris bringing the ball down the court. She's going to try and drive in, but Katie Collier not allowing her to. She passes it to number 1, Kaylin Key. And her shot is deflected and out of bounds by her own team's rebound.
Yeah, my only thought is, GPS has just got to stay positive. Just got to keep going, build on for the next game that they have, and just make sure they don't just give up. That's never good.
Collier has the ball, guarded by Harris. Harris trying to steal it. Sheets has the ball now in the near corner. Sheets drives in, wide open Davis. It's the layup. And they're gonna call Jaden McCoy on a hold away from the ball. So wave off the bucket for Maddie Davis. Does not count. 42-14 nonetheless. Lady Spartans trying to play some lockdown D here as Collier jumps for the pass, not able to get it. Shot by Jackson is no good. Rebounded by Davis. Outlet pass to Sheets. Sheets cross court to Collier. Collier three-pointer, no good. Off the back of the iron. And ball being brought up by Chandler Key. Key drives to the right side, and we're gonna have a timeout. Timeout Bruisers, 30-second timeout. And we are going to take a timeout as well. We'll be right back, folks. 30 seconds.
I think I'm missing.
Hey, after a Spartan touchdown, why don't you touch down at your local shrimp dock? With locations in Bearden and Farragut, the Shrimp Dock is owned and operated by
And we're back, folks. Bruisers inbounding it from underneath their own basket. That's going to go to Leanne Jackson. Now number 15 has it. That number 1, Caitlin Key. Jackson goes up the shot, blocked and retrieved by Maxwell. Imani Smith has the ball. She kicks it out to Jessica Storr. Now into the game for the Lady Spartans. Also Madeline Christian into the game for the Lady Spartans. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And it looks like all the starters are out for the Lady Spartans, so the second team is on the floor. Except for Deja Maxwell. McCoy has it. She kicks it to Christian. Christian puts up a shot. Her shot is no good. Goes out of bounds. And it will be Bruiser basketball? We saw 2 conflicting calls. Or I did. I saw one referee.
Yeah, I saw the
signal
ref under
Webb.
the ball. Looked like I had a better view go that way. We can go for GPS's side, but I guess it's not. I guess it's Spartan's ball.
Smith inbounding on her own basket to open Maxwell. Not able to hit the left-handed layup. And now Chandler Key brings the ball up at the end of the third quarter. 42-14 at the end of 3. We'll be back, folks, in 30 seconds. And folks, we are back, 42-14, starting the final period of play. Lady Spartans are leading. Smith throws it to Christian. Christian dribbles, hits to Maxwell. Maxwell to Smith again, trying to get inside to McCoy. McCoy gets it on the low block, then loses it. And they're bringing the ball up the court. That's number 10, Morgan. And she's called for the double dribble. Accidentally dribbled the ball down with both hands there, you know. Mistake, it's easy to make.
It looks like the Spartans have taken all. I don't know why they still have Dacian. They're obviously got the win on this one. I would just bring in some fresh legs, get some players that aren't going to get as much playing time, just get some experience, and then take Deja out. Just make sure they don't have any hurt. No one gets hurt.
Very true. Good point, Blake. You know, they don't have anyone left. The other people on there, they've got 3 out due to injuries and illness. And so this is their second team, and they have to have one starter in there, so that starter would be Deja.
Yeah.
Jump ball as Imani Smith is on the floor with number 12, Kelsey Crownover, excuse me. And ball will be brought up by the Bruisers. That's number 15. She tries to pass it to Morgan, and Imani Smith's attempt at stealing the pass is no good, and it goes out of bounds. Inbounded by Morgan. She kicks it to number 12, Kelby Crownover. Morgan now has the ball. She hits number 4, Araby Spears, who had a great backdoor cut there.
Yeah, that was a great play. They haven't been able to finish it off. GPS has had a couple of really good looks. The shots haven't fallen for them tonight. It's not been their night tonight.
Yeah, definitely, like you said. Jessica Storr now has the ball. And she's going to swing it to Imani Smith. Inside to McCoy. McCoy goes up. Not able to put the shot up, but we're going to have a foul. And that's a foul on number 4, Araby Spears. So foul in the play, and Lady Spartans will be inbounding under their own basket. 6:37 left to go in the ball game, 42-14. Maxwell down low to McCoy. McCoy gets the shot off, and it is a shooting foul, and that'll be a number foul on 42, Carol Ware. That is her third foul. Fourth for the team in the half. McCoy going to the line. 0-4 from the line tonight, trying to change that. She is now 1 for 5 from the line. You know, free throws, like we were talking about earlier, Blake, that is the weak part of this team.
Yeah, I'd say they've missed a good. I think they're over double digits in missed free throws. This game could be a 40 to 50 point game if they just actually made the free throws that they could, and just take advantage.
Definitely, yes. Great hustle there, trying to get that, getting the ball back. Maddie Christian's shot is short. Imani Smith has it, gets it to Jessica Storr, back to Christian. Christian's gonna drive in, puts the shot up, no good, gets her own rebound, it's no good. Goes up once again, third time's the charm this day. Goes to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's the determination of the Spartans that they have. They keep going and going and going the whole game. They are never letting up. That's what you have to admire about Coach Collier, just having that killer mentality of never giving up on the game and just always playing as hard as they can.
Christian's first free throw is no good. Number 33, Williams, and number 20, Pitts, are now checking into the game for the Bruisers. Christian's second free throw is also no good. Rebounded by Pitts. Pitts to number 15, Shelby Shutters. Shutters back out to Pitts. Pitts to Shutters, give and go in. It will work.
That was a great play by them. Way to pass it, get the ball around all around.
Yeah, definitely. We now make it 43-16. Maddie Christian has the ball. She kicks it to Jessica Storr, working the perimeter, trying to get some backdoor cuts in, and Jaden McCoy now has the ball at the top. Back to Store and Maxwell. Maxwell's layup is up and no good. Rebounded by Peyton Pitts.
That was
Chandler Key pushing the ball down the court. Her pass is taken away by Jaden McCoy. There's just no one there.
Yeah, that's just careless pass after careless pass that just cost GPS. That's over, I'd say over 20 turnovers tonight on them. Just not being careful with the ball.
Monty Smith called for timeout on the floor now. Or actually, no timeout. The teams went to their huddles. There's no timeout called on the play. And so it'll be GPS ball. That's number 33, Williams, and her layup is up and no good. Sheets with the loose ball, going up, pushing it, and she's gonna slow it back down. She's gonna pull up for a long two-pointer.
Great shot.
Buries it.
That was a great shot by the Spartans. They really benefited off that rebound.
Definitely 45-16 now from Lady Spartans, leading with 4:30 and counting left to go in the ball game. McCoy deflects the ball out of bounds. And,
Micah has just been dominating this whole game. This is shocking how well the freshman has played tonight. She has really stepped up and put in her place.
Jaden McCoy deflects the inbounds pass, but deflects it out of bounds, and so GPS will retain possession. Pass into Williams. Katie Collier deflects the pass, but the pass goes out of bounds. Inbounded to Pitts. Pitts to number 15, that is Shelby Shutters. Her layup is no good. Sheets now has the ball. She's bringing it down the court. Right side splits the two defenders up in timeout. Lady Spartans 47-16, excuse me, with 4:04 left to go in the ball game. What a second half for Lady Spartans.
The Spartans have certainly played incredible this second half. And it was hard for the coaches and the team to make improvements from the first half by how well they played, but they certainly did it.
Forster and Blake. Right now, it's going to be tough for the Bruisers, and it looks like the Lady Spartans will be winning this basketball game. What do they need to do here in the last 4 minutes?
Just get some good, I mean, when you're down like this, you'd always just want to keep working and working, try to make some improvements. You always want to improve every time you come out here. And that's what I guess they try to do now, just try to improve and look forward to the next game they have.
For sure, absolutely. You said it right there. Need to get some higher percentage shots in.
I just want to make a comment. Micah Sheets has just absolutely performed. Stepped up, had unbelievable night tonight. 20 points for a first freshman point guard, third string from last year, and just taken over.
As she's filling in for Molly Melton tonight. Molly is out with an ACL injury. And that shot goes up by number 15, Sydney Strutters. Sheets has the ball. She kicks it out to Christian. Katie Collier sets the pick for Maddie Christian, but nothing doing. Kicks it out to Store. Store, top of the key now, back out to Collier. Sheets trying to post up and give her some room. Pass down to McCoy is deflected out. Key bringing the ball down the court. Katie Collier, acrobatic move to kick it to Jessica Store to keep the ball inbounds. Micah Sheets once again 22 points on the night. 49.
That was a great pass by Katie to keep the ball and just make sure to get out of that triple-double team that was there.
49-18, and Micah Sheets and Jaden McCoy coming out of the ball game. 49-18, 3 minutes on the dot left in this game. Number 10, Katie Morgan to inbound, and she's going to get it to number 3, Key. Key passes to Ware down low. Not able to get anything going. Key gets the ball back. Tries to pass it to Crownover. Nothing doing. Maddie Davis intercepts the pass after Katie Collier tosses back out. Davis taking it. Passes it to Store. Store to Collier. Katie Collier down low to Madison Davis. Her shot is up, hits the front of the rim. Foul on the play. Maddie Davis will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on number 33, Rajon Williams. Maddie Davis goes to the line to shoot 2.
You only have a 2-minute post-game show because I got to get the other game loaded.
2:34 left to go in the fourth quarter, 49 to 18. Maddie Davis. Maddie Davis hits the first of 2 free throws. Second one is up and also good. 51 to 18 now. Lady Spartans lead it. 2:34 in the ball game. Maxwell on key. Tossed out to Morgan. Tosses it to Crownover. Crownover to key, to the other key. Number 10. Buries the shot. Number 1, Kaylin Key. What a great shot. 51 to 20 now. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Katie Collier brings the ball down the court, kicks it to Davis. Davis trying to look inside, nothing there. Gives it to Maxwell. Maxwell goes down to the right side of the lane. The layup is up and good. 53 to 20. Lady Spartans.
It's a huge offensive night for the Spartans. Over 50 points. That's huge for their team, and that's just great to start off the home season with a huge win like this tonight.
For sure, as that Maddie Davis tries to intercept the pass, but accidentally steps out of bounds in doing so. Crown over to inbound. She inbounds it to Key. Key to her sister, Kaylin Key. And Chandler Key now has the ball back. Gets it down to Kara Ware. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Davis. Davis to Collier. Collier now to Storr. Storr thinks about the shot. Doesn't take it. Kicks it to Davis. Davis goes down the lane. Called for a traveling violation. So a turnover by Madison Davis. 53 to 20. About a minute left to go in this ball game.
Yeah.
Crown over with the ball on the right wing. Katie Collier guarding her. She throws it out to Morgan. Inside back to Crown over. Back to Morgan. Give and go. 3-pointer is a little too hard. Maddie Davis tries to get the rebound. And Kara Ware tips it out.
It's good to see the GPS Bruisers still going hard, making sure that they play as hard as they can the whole game. Just try to get something out of this game. I know it's a tough loss for them to take, but just try to get something tonight.
Absolutely, as Katie Collier bringing the ball down the court. Under a minute left to go in this ball game. Jessica Storr with the ball. And she's going to give it to Amani Smith. Amani Smith to Storr, working the perimeter right now, trying to eat up some clock. Jessica Storr shoots the 3-pointer, and it is no good. Rebounded by Kara Ware. Ware getting ready to take it up the court. Ball knocked out from behind by Davis to Collier, who throws it down to Maddie Christian. And Maddie Christian with the lay-in.
That was a great play by Katie Collier. She's really stepped up the second half after not having the best half she could have in the first, but she's really played well this second half in her defense and offense.
Definitely has. Morgan with the ball. Passes it down low to Ware. To Key, and they're barely going to get a shot off. Final score, ladies and gentlemen, from the Lee Athletic Center. Lady Spartans win 55 to 20 over the GPS Bruisers. And we're going to move quickly into our post-game show. And Blake, I believe you have some scoring totals.
Yeah, for the Spartans, we had a lot of scoring, a lot of offense for the Spartans tonight. Micah Sheets with 22 points. That's incredible for a freshman. That's really good for her. Got Madeline Christian with 2 points. Imani Smith was 5. Kelly Vidito was 6. Deja Maxwell was 6. And Katie Collier with 4. Jaden McCoy with 5. And Madison Davis with 5.
Wow, what a night. Set up there, the star of the game was Micah Sheets. And as for the GPS Bruisers, the leading scorer was Brianna Ferris with 10 points. And now we're getting ready for the boys varsity game. So we're going to get off the air and we're going to toss it over to Andrew Robinson, James Moon, and Alex Lansing, who will be bringing you the coverage of the boys' game here in about 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, your final from the Lee Athletic Center. Webb School Lady Spartans beat the GPS Bruisers 55-20. Until next time, I'm Mayan Patel alongside Will Lauver and Blake Smith.
Pleasure to have you on. It was great today.